Hello and welcome to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James, and today I've got the great pleasure of playing Far Cry New Dawn, the spin-off of Far Cry 5, and there's plenty of details that have been leaked and teased about this game courtesy of the announcement back at the Game Awards at the end of last year, so we know that this is set after Far Cry 5. There was the nuke dropped at the end of Far Cry 5. I hadn't finished Far Cry 5 at that point, so thanks to Ubisoft for spoiling it so soon. But Joseph Seed and his group are still existing in the world in some capacity. This game is set 17 years after the events of the last game. But then many of the cool features introduced in Far Cry 5 are still present here. Now, I must acknowledge and thank our friends at Ubisoft who sent us a copy of the game in advance for release. This is only a few days before the game comes out. Well, the video embargo is dropped. The game is available to you now. Oh, select body type, huh? Captain of Security for Thomas Rush. Your mission is to secure and build settlements across America. Pippa is a little bit excited at the moment. You can see she's climbing up my back. Oh wait, body type is in male and female. Right. Yeah, okay. That was a little more vague than perhaps I'd... yeah, okay. Well, I'm a dude, so I'll play as a dude. Cannot be changed later. Okay. Shut up and give me your best shot, tough. I know what I'm doing. I want to challenge and explore. There seems to be... That's a fair gap between I just want to explore and experience the story and tough, and that you want to challenge. For the sake of this, because we're going to be bumbling around, I might restart the game again shortly on tough or harder. No, tough. But we'll mess around and explore for the sake of this recording, just so that we can kind of experience the world, just see what there is without having to stress too much about ability. Boom.
My name is Carmina Wright. The day I was born was the day the world collapsed.
Ah, good time for it.
Those
Kid,
that survived
you're at fault.
had to make new lives underground. Up above, there was nothing but ash, and cold, and death.
Radioactive
We thought it would
wolves.
last forever, but without us up there, life returned. I was 6 years old the first time I saw the sun. Mom and Dad were heartbroken by what they saw. The world they'd known gone forever. But not me. I'd never seen anything so perfect.
I must say,
We weren't the only
it looks
ones who
beautiful.
survived.
Nothing to be heartbroken about.
Slowly but surely, our little community grew. It wasn't always easy, but for a time, there was peace and prosperity. A new home, a new life, a new normal.
And then,
Like all things in this world, it was too good to last. The highwaymen came from the east, led by a pair of sisters, twins.
righto.
Said they'd heard about our little paradise. Said they wanted it for themselves. We never stood a chance. They took everything from us, our food, our homes, our people. We needed a miracle. And that's when we heard the name Thomas Rush.
In Rush we trust.
He and his captain
back in
had been up and down
Montana.
the West Coast helping folks like us rebuild. And they were on a train headed right through Hope County. Mom sent me to find them, convince them to help us take our home back. They were our last hope, our salvation. But it all went horribly wrong.
Of course it did, because it's a Far Cry game. Alright. I've got to say, promising start. I like the feel of this. And obviously without, having played a moment of it, like the feel as in the tone. Oh no, we're loading. Okay. You can see the loading just tucked behind the Player 2 logo in the corner there. Now, I haven't read the detailed patch notes, but there are some patches coming ahead of day one. So what you're experiencing is probably not 100% representative still of the final product. Hopefully some things like this particularly long load screen are resolved. Because that's long.
Captain, you're alive! Jesus! They're heading this way! Get up, Captain! Come on, get up! It's the fucking highwaymen! They're gonna kill us! Get up, Captain, get up! Jesus, Barnes, keep screaming like that, you're gonna bring them all down on us. Rush, you're alive! Help me! No, we have no time, we gotta go! Barnes, we are not leaving the captain behind.
Oh, it's not even that big. Come
We
on.
need to stick together. Understood?
And I'm clearly going to be walking,
Yeah.
so it's not like I got a broken leg because of the thing.
Your time to shine. We need to get armed. We need to get our people. And we need you to find a way out of here. Easier said than done. One step at a time, Barnes. You lead, we'll follow.
Strange how that always seems to happen in video games. So, crawling from the wreckage, story mission. Yes, I got Deluxe Pack. Thank you very much again, Ubisoft Australia, for helping us out there.
The armory way. You're up. Save as many people as you can. This way, Barnes. Stick with the captain. We should cut our losses and run. We'll be fine.
Oh. Some collectibles. So-called home, one step at a time, I guess. Okay, so we got ammo. We still don't have a gun though. There they are.
Listen up. This is highwayman territory. Everything you have is ours now. Me and my sister are coming for you.
Here's his hand.
None of these things are going to help me shoot guys in the face.
Stan's looking up. I knew coming to Hope County was a bad idea.
Stay close, Barnes. Keep up with the captain. You'll be all right. Hang in there. We're not done yet. Stay together. Keep looking.
Let's revive this person.
That was close.
Are you fucking done with me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Answer the fucking question. You piece of shit, probably. Fuck your stupid train.
We'll just creep through slowly. I must say, similar to the opening of Far Cry 5, I'm really into this tone that they've set at the beginning. It was a really intimidating beginning to Far Cry 5, and it looks as though we're looking to replicate the same sort of experience right now.
Captain, you're alive.
Security note, I'll leave you to read that.
You're gonna finish us off if we don't find weapons to fight back.
I'm getting lots of crafting here. Can I? And I can't even really see what's going on in the menus here because my big ugly head's in the way. I'm gonna very briefly check to see if there's no UI hidden behind my head. There we go. It's a bit more suitable. So we're escorting Rush.
Don't be foolish. We need to run.
Let's keep moving. We gotta save these people. The sooner we find everyone, the better. My God, the highwaymen are everywhere. I really think we should get out of here. Stay calm. There's gotta be more.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, jump on. Yeah. I still don't have a gun. Yeah, right. Oh, hang on, gun. All right.
Rush, it's Carmina. Rush, if you're alive, head to
Alright.
the river. You can follow the river to Hope County.
Carmina's alive. You heard the lady. Let's get to the river. Captain, Lawrence, everyone on me.
You can make things easier on yourself, or you can make things more fun.
Jesus.
We need to get out of here. Fall back.
Well, I'm not going to waste any ammo. Keep running. I forgot some of the controls there for a little bit. That's why I was throwing Molotovs when I didn't mean to, etc, etc.
Fingers off those triggers. Let's see what they want.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Santa delivered a whole damn train full of presents. What do we have
Twins.
here? Rabbits.
I gotta ask you rabbits a question. The fuck you think was gonna happen?
Riding in on a giant hunk of iron, just clouds of black smoke.
You think we wouldn't notice?
What do you want? Barnes.
We want to know if you're problem solvers or problem makers.
What?
Our pops always told us that people either solve problems or make problems.
The world's got too many fucking problems.
We're looking for people to help solve problems. Our problems. If you're a problem solver, we got you covered. Food, clothes, guns. Anything you need. Even health insurance. But if you make problems, well, Pops taught us what to do with problem makers.
Problem makers need to be solved.
Old man solved a shit ton of problems in his day.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So, rabbits.
There's lots of references to the past here. It's making me wonder if my lack of Far Cry 5 experience is coming back to bite me there.
We've been solving problems all over this country.
Barnes.
We can give you fresh water, build shelters. We can get you anything.
Like,
you
I remember there was an
want. Shut
African
up.
American
You
priest
can build all that?
back in Far Cry 5. And I remember he was a kind of key character.
No.
Maybe they're connected to him
No
somehow?
rush here.
Well, then you are gonna be our #1 problem solver.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You done? So, let's try this again. You gonna help solve problems for us, Mr. Rush? Okay.
Save yourself!
Push me into a river, save yourself. I see how they go hand in hand, I guess. I could also drown and die.
Hey, wake up, wake up. I recognize you from the train. You're captain of security, right? I'm Carmina. Oh my god, I saw you hit the water and I was able to pull you out before you drowned, but near as I can tell, I think we're the only ones who got away. Come on. Okay. We have to be careful. The twins, they took off with Rush, but a lot of the highwaymen, they stuck around.
Of course, gotta have someone to shoot
We
down.
have to get back to Hope County. My mom, she'll know what to do. Come on.
I feel like all these people are going to be somehow connected to the characters of the...
Hello, mister.
Look at that!
Come on. We just need to follow the river to get to Hope County.
Yeah, okay.
I can't believe what happened. They must have seen the train coming. I should have known better.
Like, very... Still, simple. I mean, you can...
Fucking twins, Nikki and Lou.
This is an attractive world. It's
First
the
time I
colour.
saw them was when they came to our house.
But not in that...
Said it was their house now, and we could either leave willingly or they
Not in that same rage way.
My dad tried to fight, so they
Okay.
took him.
Let's
Then they
explore.
took the house. My mom and I were forced to start over on our own. We weren't their only victims.
Like, I'm a bit
But my mom
disappointed that I've
together,
lost my
and we all
gun.
tried to build a place where we'd be safe.
Because I just got it. And I didn't even get to fire around. But that's life. Ah. Hey. Oh, God. I mean, that was not the most graceful, and I'm sorry if I made you sick on the, on the other side of the camera here.
There's a tunnel up there that leads to Hope County. The highwaymen are blocking our way in. We're gonna need some firepower.
And apologies, and I will work to filter this out, but I've just now heard, and this is, I don't know, maybe representative of the PS4 Pro that I'm playing on and the state of where we're at this generation, but the PS4 is almost tapped out. It's sounding like a jet engine here. Now, like I said, I will try and filter out as much as I can. But if it ends...
That old mine when I left to
Oh,
get
I
help.
can see a guy
There's
over there.
workbench
Or is
inside.
it?
You can use it to build a weapon.
If it's anything like my Player 2 plays of Resident Evil 2 remake,
Fight back.
I'm not going to be able to...
But now,
What is
we're worse off
that?
than we were before. I'm sorry about your people. I promise I'll figure out a way to make this right.
There's some really attractive wildlife. I hope they don't go too heavy on the Oh, sorry. On the crafting. I don't mind a bit of crafting, but like we've collected a lot of resources so far.
There's that workbench I told you about. Rush said you were resourceful, so let's build something. You can use benches like this to build makeshift weapons and refill ammo. Take a look at what weapons we can craft.
Sure.
Yeah, we need more resources. We're
Whoa.
gonna have to poke around and scare some up.
Well, yeah, we need a lot more than what we've currently got. So let's scrap around a bit, I guess. Oh, I just did a big lap, but there's some ammo. Oh, sorry, there's some parts. Anyway.
You can find useful things almost anywhere.
Except it seems like I can't find someone to help me. How many crafting components have you probably walked past so far, love? Oh, health, okay.
Hey, remember to look up high, too.
Yeah.
Go ahead and break the lock.
Oh, damn it.
Sometimes you have to break something to look behind it.
I wonder if that's not enough components already. But where's this lock that she's telling me about?
There's gotta be something nearby. Check in the corner.
Down. How much do I have and how short of the mark am I? Just need a bit more tape. Let's look for some flashing objects. Ah, there we are.
That should do it. Let's haul this stuff back to the workbench. I want to see what you can slap together.
Well, I think we know what we can slap together. It's a massive saw gun. Craft with materials 1.0. The saw launcher, huh?
Holy shit, is that some kind of saw launcher? That's amazing.
Well,
Those
we
highwaymen
saw
are
that it was
in
called that.
Now we're ready to attack
the bridge.
Alright, so we'll head to the bridge. Oh, can't clear that.
God damn it. You breathe the stuff in, it fucks up your lungs.
The twin said that no one gets out of Hope County, and no one gets in.
Let's ping the both of them. Whoa!
That was too close.
What was close about it? They're dead as shit. Good, we got the slide. I've been doing a lot of that in Apex. can't see shit. Alright, let's just snoop around the other side here, just to be sure. So there's another guy just behind there. Pick him off when he comes out. Alright, it's on, I guess. What the? Oh.
Everyone, look at me! I'm gonna kill you!
I actually don't mind playing on this lower difficulty because I feel like I can play with a little bit of freedom. Oh. I feel like I heard something that sounded like a dog. I can hear it. Where is it? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Come on. What? Oh. Jesus. Yeah, I'll get you in a second. There's a freaking wolf thing after me. Yeah, it's... Alright, let's...
Thought that was it for me.
No. Oh, damn. Right, I only have one gun slot at the moment. Oh no. Maybe just for select stuff. Alright, well we'll wrap this up pretty soon, I think. We'll scout around for a tiny bit of ammo, see what we can find. Yeah, okay, yeah, right. Well, at the moment I've only got two guns, so it's quicker for me to press triangle and get the necessary weapon. Ah, here we go. let's see what's in here. Wait. I'm meant to be up on top. No? Oh no, we are going in. That checkpoint's placed poorly. I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to wrap things up. So we'll see out the end of this, presumably this cutscene, and we'll go from there.
Come on, we're almost there. There it is.
Hope County. Sorry, a little Dry County Bon Jovi reference there.
Home.
Down in
I hope Mama's
Hope County. Sorry, Matt. I better stop. I don't want to get us a copyright strike. Being far too true to John Bon Jovi's voice. So we'll see what happens. Whether there's a little cutscene at the end of this load screen. This load screen, which I assume is going to be far too long. Now, this is not a full price Far Cry game. Interestingly enough, I think certainly in the US it's going for $40. I think it might be 60 to 70 for us here in Australia, which is, look, it's great value. That's what a discounted full product is. So
Carmina.
the RRP for this is great. But I'll be curious to see how big the experience is as a result. That certainly felt far more linear than I'm familiar with from a Far Cry game.
I'll be right there. What's wrong?
There is a whole train full of people to help us. But the highwaymen, the twins, they took Rush. Everyone else was killed.
It is, of course, the beginning of the game too.
It was terrible.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I never should have gone out there, Mom.
Oh, honey.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, no one's coming to help us. We're on our own. It's just us.
Shh. Let's get you both inside. You can tell me the whole story. Thank you for bringing her home.
No worries, love. Part 1. Now, I'm led to believe this is a 3-part game. It's all 3 acts, I guess. I was doing a little bit of diving through the reviewer's guide or kit that they sent before. There's 3 acts in the game.
Right,
Third is a lengthy one compared to the first 2.
You know how to handle a gun. You know your way around this valley better than anybody.
And that PS4 sounds like it's ready to take off
Sitting around
to the
moping
freaking
isn't doing
moon.
Good. Look, Rush was supposed to help us build someplace safe. Now, it's up to us. There are brave people here scattered around. We just have to find them.
Bring everyone together. Show them we can stand up to the highwaymen. Mom, it's not gonna be easy.
I know. But it's our only choice.
So we're in prosperity.
Whatever else happens, I'm glad Carmina made it back.
For now, that's where we're going to wrap things up. So that is your first look, and roughly the first half hour or so, of Far Cry New Dawn. I was a little skeptical going to this game. Again, like my lack of Far Cry 5 knowledge, which is still something I plan to go back and fix up at some point. My lack of Far Cry 5 knowledge, and the fact that we're seeing so much Far Cry, I thought there might be a little bit of fatigue and a bit of burnout here. But this is a really cool looking world, in the same way that Rage 2 was looking fantastic and the Borderlands held a lot of appeal for me in the past. The aesthetic's really cool. The characters, they've already actually got me invested, where I thought I wouldn't necessarily care. This little bit of to and fro so far is really interesting me. The twins, I don't like them already, and that's what Ubisoft is looking to glean out of you early days. So it's a fantastic start. You two just going to keep chatting amongst yourselves? Shut up. So, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. All those buttons are down below here, and hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted to a whole bunch of videos on the Player 2 channel, including Patched, The Insider, more Player 2 plays, like Game Review, Game of School, and a whole bunch more. There's some great stuff there, so please be sure to go and check it out. For written content and links to our podcast series Dev Diary and the Player 2 podcast, host of the Player 2 Pixelcast, be sure to visit the website player2.net.au, where you'll find those, as well as reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news features, the Player 2 Rise Draft, and heaps more. Links to our Twitch schedule, twitch.tv/player2au, and a whole bunch more. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. Consider kicking a few bucks, and at the lower tiers you get early access to episodes of this, Player 2, like Patched, The Insider, and a whole bunch more. At the higher tiers you get monthly episode exclusives, and the ability to join us in the Player 2 podcast. For rolling updates, you can find me at Paul James Games on Twitter. The website you'll find at Player2au. And yes, love, we can make a difference. Shut up for a second. Thank you very much for watching. That's Far Cry New Dawn. I'll see you later. Cheers.